E aí galera, sejam todos bem-vindos ao canal. A gente está aqui hoje para mais um vídeo da nossa série do Red Dead Redemption 2, galera. Esse jogão que tá incrível, cada vez mais a história está se enrolando, tá ficando cada vez mais complicado, mas o jogo tá simplesmente cada vez melhor. Então a gente está aqui hoje para conferir mais um episódio. Então, bora lá pro nosso episódio de hoje. Continuamos aqui, ó, eu e o Arthur aqui dando uma coçadinha na barba igual. Continuamos aqui a nossa história, galera. A gente está em Rhodes, né? Daquela última vez que a gente perseguiu aqueles bandidos, né? Viemos aqui falar com o xerife, então a gente está aqui na cidadezinha de Rhodes. Meu chapéu, mais uma vez, se perdeu para minha tristeza profunda. Mas vamos continuar aqui. O Dutch pediu para a gente vir aqui, ó, tem uma missão do Dutch aqui com o xerife. Então vamos ver aqui o que esses caras vão querer arrumar. Vamos lá.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Grande.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
That's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses.
Caraca, olha
Arthur,
a
you ride with the
loucura.
deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go. Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well,
Perdão, galera.
a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
Galera, que loucura. Então a gente agora estamos aí.
That rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Os caras estão usando distintivo agora, mano.
Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
Damn, fly. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Oh, this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Impressive. You got a keen eye.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Caraca, que confusão, galera. Então ali tiveram. Eita, olha aí, aí.
Do you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
Tiveram ali um assalto a princípio, né? E mataram os caras ali, né? Ele tá investigando ali pra ver se descobre quem é o cara.
Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Sure sounds like you fellas got your work cut out for you around here.
Go right at the crossroads. Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. They're right again here. Drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are, selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Chegamos,
Here we
galera.
are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Não vamos dar mole, galera. A gente tá chegando aí, onde parece ter um alambique dos caras, né? Legal. E vamos espirrar o cara.
What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
handle this.
Well, the way I see
Actually,
Let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
Nós vamos pela esquerda.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The chief is a fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Ah, beleza. Então ali no mapa, tá vendo? A gente consegue ver, tem uma posiçãozinha que eles estão olhando. Então isso ajuda a gente a se aproximar. Ihá! Nós vamos laçar aí os bandidos. Deixa eu ver onde é que ele tá. Tá aqui na frente olhando pra cá, olha aqui, ó.
You wait here. I'll deal with him.
Okay, make it quick.
What in the hell?
Vem cá, rapaz. Como é que a gente vai nocautear esse cara amarrado agora?
What's wrong? Jesus Christ! I think I saw another one guarding your still.
Pronto.
Trust him.
Viu, amarrou ele? Amarrou. Beleza, viu? Beleza, viu? Amarrou aquele ali. Agora a gente tem que ir lá pegar o outro. Ali, ó. Tá ali na frente, ó. Depois da negocinhos ali. Mas tá. Carregando os malucos.
Deal with the last one, get him to the wagon.
Ah, ih, rapaz, a garrafa dele ficou voando, se liga. Vem cá, bandidão. Eita aí. Ah, moleque. Deu uma laçada nele. Isso foi maneiro. Show de bola. Provavelmente a gente conseguiria se aproximar, né? E nocautear ele. Eu acho que assim foi mais engraçado. Vamos lá então e vamos colocar eles na carroça. Aqui tudo bem, galera. Estamos nos saindo bem aí.
Just drop him with the others.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him.
So, tell me about these.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm
Beleza, galera. Então agora a gente vai ter que ir lá e pegar a nossa dinamite. Vamos botar tudo pros ares, galera. Nós vamos explodir tudo. Colocar o dinamite na destilaria. Sai voando, maluco. Nossa senhora, explodiu tudo. Ih, tá vindo gente aí.
Shit! We got men over here!
Cadê o Bill? Fala, Bill. Que é esse Bill? Você tá doidão de mariola? Ih, galera, o Bill tá muito doido. Agora o Bill tá menos doido. Bill saiu correndo. Volta aqui, Bill. Caraca, o Bill meteu o pé. Bill tá muito doido. Só Bill doidão. Meu Deus do céu, é assim que é. Olha o cara do lado, olha lá, o outro tomatinho. Cadê o outro? Meu Deus do céu, alguma coisa explodiu ali. Eita, explodiu o negócio aqui. E aqui? Aê! Agora, rapaz! Ai, ai, ai! Opa! Dá o tiro. Beleza, foi ali. Nossa senhora, tá explodindo tudo. Vamos acelerar. Como é que eu quero fazer o negócio aqui primeiro? O pau quebrando, o pau quebrando. Não, galera, é isso aqui que eu quero. Cadê? Pega. Ah, velho, o pau quebrando, eu tentando pegar chapéu, vambora. Ai! Depois a gente quebra no final, vambora. Vai, ajuda aqui. Crescer. Beleza. Tem mais gente ainda?
No. Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Com licença. Agora sim. Beleza. Morreu também. A pior que tá apresentando um pouco do crocodilo Grande, lembra? Já existiu. Tá apresentando o chapéu do crocodilo Grande. Vambora, galera. Vamos voltar lá então. Vamos voltar lá e falar com esses doidos aí o que aconteceu. Beleza. Vamos ver o que vai rolar.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. But my cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Caraca, olha que esses dois.
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go!
Eita. Beleza? Então ali a gente vai ter que correr contra o Dutch aqui. Vamos ver se a pé de pano vai aguentar. Boa, pé de pano. Não desanima não, pé de pano. Vambora. Eita, ele tá chegando. Acelera, pé de pano. Vamos, vamos, vamos. A gente saindo bem. Boa. Vai, pé de pano. Acelera. Deixa ele passar não. Ah! Errou! Vai ter virado aqui. Eita, parece que deu um pulo muito doido. Ah, tava bem. Errei o caminho. Errei de novo a árvore. Olha o pulso. Caraca, tava prestando atenção ali no vigor da pé de pano, nem me liguei na estrada. Vai, pé de pano, vai, vai, vai. Isso, vai, vai. Recupera fogo. Tá ali na frente. Ah, não vai aguentar. Pé de pano tá sem folha. Voltou. É, acabou o vigor da pé de pano, acabou que se a gente não errasse ali, a gente conseguiria manter, né? A gente nem tá tão longe assim, mas vamos arriscar aqui uma arrancada final. Ah, a gente tá quase. O acompanhamento tá ali na frente. Vai, vai. Ah, quase. Se eu tivesse errado lá atrás, provavelmente a gente teria conseguido. Mas tá bom.
Oh, I am sorry, son.
Well, spare the gloating, Dutch.
Oh, I'm not a gloater. Why would I laugh at the fact that you haven't learned, after all these years, to ride a horse very well? That is a source of great sorrow to me.
Very funny.
I had fun with you today. Be well. Here? Well, I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Show de bola. Então, missão concluída.
I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Yeah. Now make yourself useful. And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining.
I ain't complaining.
Quebrando aqui.
Complain.
I ain't complaining. I'm just saying.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the
Tudo amigável.
They left the ladies in port.
I don't think you'll really convince anyone you're a lawman, Arthur.
Sometimes.
Ah, que isso, pô. Olha a estrela no meu peito. Como assim? cara começou a tocar a musiquinha ali. E dessa forma, galera, eu vou encerrar o nosso vídeo por aqui. Eu acho que nossa missão foi incrível. Primeiro a gente teve que chegar ali no stealth. Depois a gente partiu para dentro deles e acabamos com todo mundo. Acabamos com a destilaria. E ainda ficamos com a carga pra gente. Uma corridinha ali no final para esquentar o sangue nesse frio. Galera, muito obrigado pela presença de vocês aqui. Se vocês assistiram o vídeo até aqui, provavelmente vocês estão curtindo o conteúdo do canal. Então vou pedir para que vocês, claro, deixem aí o like. E se você ainda não é inscrito no canal, se inscreve aqui embaixo para ajudar a gente a crescer. Se você já é inscrito, muito obrigado de coração. Claro, ajudar a compartilhar o vídeo ajuda a gente a crescer ainda mais. Muito obrigado pela presença de vocês. Aqui do lado eu vou deixar o botãozinho para vocês se inscreverem no canal. E aqui do lado vou ficar 2 videozinhos para você continuar acompanhando aqui os vídeos do canal. Muito obrigado então e a gente se vê na próxima, galera. Falou, tchauzinho.